Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Catherine, and today I have like 40-ish books. It honestly might be more. I'm not quite sure. The only thing I'm sure about is that I have an issue. Because yes, I did just film a book haul not too long ago, and yes, I bought more books, but you know what? I'm not ashamed about it. If anything, I'm happy, so I feel like that cancels out the shame. But today, I'm so excited to show you everything, so I say we should just get into the video. So the first books that I have here, I love so much, and I've only read 2 out of 4 of them. It is the Chestnut Spring series by Miss Elsie Silver. These books hit so hard and I love them. They are a small town romance series based on cowboys, and I never thought that I would be loving that, but I am obsessed right now. The first book in the series is Flawless. The second book in the series is Heartless, which I loved this book. I am currently reading Powerless. The most recent one that came out is Reckless. I guess I'll start off with all of my small town romance books that I have accumulated. So the next book that I have here is Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. This is Carly Fortune's second release. Her first release was Every Summer After, which I absolutely loved that book. I haven't heard as many good things about this one, so I'm kind of nervous if I'm being honest. I just want to see how I feel for myself, and I hope I will love it. I love her writing, so hopefully this is just like a quick little summer romance, but we'll see. And I do believe it is set in a small town, but I honestly have no idea. The next 2 books I haven't heard anybody talk about ever. They are the first 2 books in the Honey Mountain series, and it is Always Mine and Ever Mine. The covers are to die for. Like, that is so beautiful. The first one, Always Mine, is a childhood friends to lovers firefighter romance, and then the second one is about a hockey player. It is a second chance romance. Speaking of the firefighter romance, I actually have another one that is small town, and it is Ignite. And then I also have Taste, both by Melanie Harlow. I don't know where these land in the Cloverleaf Farms series. These are also the special edition covers, and they're so cute. I cannot wait to get into these. And we already know how I feel about Devanny Perry's The Eden series, so I actually have books 4 and 5. The 5th book, Crimson River, actually just came out pretty recently. I am so excited to get into this one because it's about Lila. We just love those small town romance vibes. And then book 4 in the series is Jasper Vale. I have not read this one either, but I am really excited to just get back into the Eden series. Quick little side note, look at my nails. They're so cute. I am so obsessed with them. Sorry, the next book that I have here, I actually bought because the Etsy shop Threaded by Sabrina, she had a sweatshirt with a thing about this book, and I literally have never seen this book anywhere except for from that Etsy shop, so I assume that it must be good since she made a whole like sweatshirt design of it. And it is The Two of Us by Taylor Torres. Oh, Mia Sheridan blurbed this. That's so cool. I honestly have no idea what this is about. I just know that it's a small town romance. How many times do I have to say that? Also, I love the hummingbirds. That's so cute. I don't know anything, so I just always look at the covers of books, as you can tell. The next book, I don't think it's a small town romance, but I know that it's a second chance romance, and it is The Infinity Between Us by Ennis Perkins. I honestly don't really know what this is about other than it's a second chance and it's a beach setting. And the next 2 books that I have here are by Sarah Adams. The first one, not a small town romance, but it is The Cheat Sheet. This is a sports romance, and I actually really liked this book, so I ended up picking up When in Rome by Sarah Adams because I loved her writing and how wholesome and cute her first story was. The companion novel to this series ended up coming out this year. This sounds so good. I know that everybody just absolutely loves this book as well, so yeah. Since we talked about a sports romance, I will just talk about some other sports romance books that I also have gotten recently. The first 2 books are part of a series, and it is the Windy City series by Liz Tom Ford. The first book is Mile High, and the second book is The Right Move, and I am obsessed with these covers. The third book is actually coming out this year called Caught Up. I believe that the first one is about a hockey player, and then this one, The second one is about a basketball player. So, you know, I was about to say we love sports. I don't play sports. And the next book that I have here is Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I just know that this book is about, what the heck? Oh, what is next? No, I'm just kidding. That was weird, but I just know that this is a football romance. The next few books here that I have, I'm so excited about them because I got 6 books for only $54 because my Barnes was having a 40% off sale since they're shutting down, unfortunately, like the one that's like 5 minutes from my house. These are all the books I got. So the first book that I have here is Travis by Mia Sheridan. I just know that it's connected to Archer's Voice. I believe this is a new cover. I don't really know. Don't quote me. The next book that I have here is Mary Jane by Jessica Anya Blau. I'm really excited to pick this up. I know it's a literary fiction about a girl that is a babysitter, I believe, and it's very like summer vibes. And then I bought a box set. It is the To All the Boys I Loved Before series by Jenny Han. You already know what these are about. I don't have to really talk about it. And I believe I read these, but honestly I can't remember because I know that I definitely read the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy like a long time ago, like when I was in either middle school or high school. So it's been a long time, but I just thought it'd be nice to have this series for me to read it as an adult. And then the last book that I got in that haul is Kiss the Sky by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Like I said, I just love the new covers and I want to collect them all, and then I'm just gonna binge the whole series. So since I got that one, I actually also got Hot House Flower by Kristen Becca Ritchie, which is a book right after it. I have the third and fourth books of the Lancaster Prep series. I actually bought these because in Monica Murphy's newsletter, she said that this cover is going to be going away soon because they're getting new covers. So I had to make sure that my whole series matched, and that's why I bought Promises We Meant to Keep and I'll Always Be With You. We all know how I feel about matching covers. So now I'm just gonna get into some random romance books that I have, but the 3 that I'm gonna talk about right now, I am just like stupidly excited for them. The first one that I have here is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I love Ali Hazelwood's books, and sure, they're like kind of the same, but they hit every time, so it's like it's okay that it's the same, to be honest, at least in my book. I've heard nothing but good things, so I am so excited to get into this one. We know how I feel about Daisy Hates. I love the first Daisy Hates book so much, and I've been avoiding getting into this one because I already know it's gonna wreck me, so I've just been saving that for a rainy day. Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. This is one of my favorite books of all time, so having it in my hands is just so nice, and I am speechless. And the next book that I have here is The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren. I did not know that this goes along with the soulmate equation, but now that I know, I'm gonna have to put this off. But I really like Christina Lauren's work, so I'm excited to get into this one as well. And I also have Happy Place by Emily Henry. This is her newest release. I'm sure you already know about this book because it is everywhere. The next romance book that I have here is Meet Me Halfway by Lillian T. James. This book is about a single mother. It's just a good read. You should read it. Okay. The next book that I have here is A Love Letter to Whiskey by Candy Steiner. I don't really know much about this book other than people love it, and it is so unbelievably thick. So I am very much intimidated. Some dark romances to show you guys. I actually read this entire book like last year, I think. And it is the Mindfuck series by S.T. Abbey. Cut it out right now because I love this series so stinking much. This isn't a review, but I finally got the paperback because I needed to own it. I love this series. You should read it if you haven't. It's about a serial killer that falls in love with a FBI profiler that is on her case. It's so good. Next, I have books 3 and 4 in the Brutal Birthright series, which is Savage Lover, book 3, and Bloody Heart, book 4. It's not too dark, but it is a mafia series. Very light easy mafia, nothing too crazy. Definitely easy for my little pea brain to understand. So yeah, this next book that I have here is very dark, and it is Haunting Adeline by H.G. Carlton, and I am terrified, to say the least. I am not ready to read this, but I'm so excited. It just has so many trigger warnings, and that intimidates me a lot. And yeah, it's also about a manipulator. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. So that's all for my romance books. I have one thriller, which is Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. I don't know what this is about, but I just know that everybody loves it. So that's why I got it, just to see for myself. I just don't really feel like I can say that I'm a thriller girly because I haven't read many, so yeah. And lastly, to end off this video, I have all of the fantasy books that I have accumulated. The first one that I have here is by Tahereh Mafi, The Woven Kingdom. This is the first book in a series. I don't know what it's about, but the cover is really nice. I think I bought these three at the same time because I was just like in a romance slump. So I ended up buying these three fantasies. And the first one is This Is How You Lose a Time War. I saw this book on Twitter and they said that it was like less than 200 pages and to not think about anything and just go into it. I tried starting it and I was just so confused. The next book that I got is a cozy fantasy, and it is Can't Spell Treason Without Tea. I don't know what this book is about either. Oh, you like tea? I like books. Care to open a shop and forget the world exists? Yes, very much so. Also, this cover is just so cute. There is a big theme in this video. In that same haul that I did, I bought A Fate of Wrath and Flame by K.A. Tucker. I think K.A. Tucker wrote the Wilds, like A Simple Wild series. I didn't know that she wrote fantasy too, but I saw that this had such good reviews. The next two books I am so obsessed with because they are the UK versions of Once Upon a Broken Heart in the paperback, and then I have The Ballad of Never After in the hardcover, both by Stephanie Garber. I read Caraval by this author and I enjoyed it, but I heard that this series is really good. These are the most beautiful covers I've ever seen, so I just had to have them, and I cannot wait to get this series started because I know that the third one comes out this year, and the cover for that one is also so beautiful, and I need the UK version of it. Continuing with our YA fantasies, I have These Violent Delights Duet by Chloe Gong. I saw this in a box set at Barnes and I just had to have it because I've just been wanting to read more fantasies recently. I am very excited with how many fantasies I can potentially read now. I have a few Carissa Broadbent books. I haven't seen her books in a Barnes & Noble before, so I had to get them when I saw them in person. Here is The Serpent and the Wings of Night. These all have really pretty under dust jacket. Like, this is the first one in the series. I saw that they had the novella in hardcover, so I had to get it because also underneath, Six Scorched Roses. And then I got the second one, and I think it's just a duology. So this is the last one, The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. And then it's kind of the same as the first one with the purple. And I am just so obsessed with these covers, and I just had to get them. They had a like romantasy section, and I saw this, and then I saw the author, and I was like, no way. And it is Slaying the Vampire Conqueror, and this is her newest release. It came out in April, and I am just so excited to read her work because I started Serpent and the Wings of Night and I actually really was enjoying it, but unfortunately I'm just in a book slump, so nothing that I'm reading is like really hitting at the moment. But I am just so excited to get into her books, and I am so excited to read this one. That is all of the books that I have to show you guys. It was a lot. Thank you for being here with me. I know I don't really post much, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye!